please tell me your name and a bit about yourself.
So my name's Peter Haddad. I'm 61 years old and predominantly grew up as a bit of a country boy and moved to the city for a bit of a 6-month working holiday and never went back because I just enjoyed the city life. Still a country boy at heart though, and I've got a real affiliation with being out in the bush and out in nature and everything else. So I still like that part of me. I like getting out in my camping and doing all those sort of things. So yeah, that's kind of me in a nutshell. I have a daughter. She's 22 years old. And yeah, had some challenges with her over the years. Predominantly, most of them kind of come from me, though I slowly worked out. So yeah.
Well, what brought you to the real work?
Well, had two basically broken marriages, and I say broken in the true sense. They just weren't working, and I tried all the mainstay things, like counselling and psychologists and all that kind of thing was the thing that everybody would go and use. That was it. If there was something wrong, you went and saw a counsellor. If that didn't work, maybe you needed a psychiatrist or a psychologist. And what I found for me is that it just really didn't work. And it wasn't that I just saw one of each. I saw multiple of them, and it probably took me over 3 years, and I started dating a woman, and we went out to dinner one night, and she introduced me to her friends, and they seemed really different. And I kind of said to her, look, me and the guys were talking a little bit earlier, and they said to me, oh, did she, if she introduced you to the brotherhood and the sisterhood? And for me, I kind of thought, oh, that's a really strange, weird languaging for them to be using. Is this woman I'm with, is she in some sort of cult, or, what the hell is going on? So, in my normal manner, and I just kind of tackled that head on and said, look, what were they talking about? And she said, no, what I go and do is, she said, I go and do personal growth workshops. And I was probably 42, 43 then. And for me, that was the first time I'd actually heard that. Personal growth or something like that, personal fitness and all that I understood, but personal growth was a realm that I'd never ever looked at. However, when she mentioned it, there was something about what she said that just really resonated with me. And I felt a really strong feeling to go down that track, because I'd tried all the things that my generation would use, the counselling and all that. So I thought, you know what, and it's not worked. So I kind of started to question her a little bit, and she said, look, if you want to know more about it, phone these people. They're the people that run this workshop, which was, of course, Real Education. So, I phoned this guy, and I was talking to a man at the office, and he just was a really nice guy to talk to. He was really straightforward and everything else. And I went, wow, I really like this guy. I really had a great sort of connection over the phone with him. So I went, look, I want to come and do this workshop. And he went, well, look, it's this much money and all that. And I said, look, it's not a problem. Here's my credit card number. I don't know why it was that it just resonated so much with me. And the workshop was 6 months away, because that was kind of November. It wasn't until March the next year. And, I kind of went to this workshop and kind of got there at the start of it, and it kind of felt right for me. Even though I was so far out of my comfort zone, kind of being a little bit out in the bush was great. I felt comfortable there, but being around this many strange people, and when I say strange, it was people I didn't know. And, this kind of workshop just suddenly started, and some men come down and got us and said, right, are you all ready to go? And I went, yeah, I kind of am. I'm really open to this new experience, because my life was at a point where I didn't know what to do. There was nowhere that I felt I could go anymore that could fix me. I used to think that the problem wasn't me, the problem was the rest of the world. And, you know, over those 3 years of seeing all those psychiatrists and counsellors and everything else, I realised actually the problem was me. And I needed to look at me and who I was. And it's taken me a while to find a lot of that out. So having done Real Man 1, and I did that in 2006, and in that 1 year, I actually did Real Life Design and Real Man 2 all in 1 year. And I just had this amazing, by the Christmas time that year, I had changed so much, and I felt so content with who I was and how I am as a man. And I just kept going from there. I jumped in and I started crewing and coming on the workshops and supporting the process, because I realized part of the thing that fed me was community. You know, I grew up in a country community and we all looked after each other. We all knew our neighbours and everything else. And it was something that I found that I was missing living in the city. And through this organisation, I've actually found a community. And I come up on crew and it's just like catching up with a whole bunch of great mates. So for me, I'm now 16 years in this work. 6 years ago, I started to redesign my whole life. I went, you know what, I'm getting to what I call the afternoon of my life. And I don't want to be doing what I'm doing all the time. I don't want to be working that 9 to 5, that 50 and 60 hours and all that sort of thing anymore. And you know, today I'm actually living the lifestyle I want to live. I'm completely under my own terms. However, I do take into consideration my family and people around me as well. And I'm doing a job I absolutely love in the world. And I'm incredibly good at it because it's something I love. It's I won't say it's my passion, but it's definitely something that I love doing. You know, my passion is contributing to other people's lives, and I get to do that in my work life. And then when I come up and crew now on the workshops, I actually get to do it here as well. So I've got it in both of my worlds, and that's an amazing feeling. And the other part of it is that even when I've got my whole life together and I think it's so amazing, there's even more after that. And then when I get that, there's even more again. And I kind of reflect back a few times on the man I was, say, 16 or 20 years ago, and I can understand why those relationships didn't work for me. You know, because of the kind of style man I was. I was that kind of old stoic that, you know, you go to work every day and you do this, and if you do all of that, everything else is good. You know, don't worry too much about all this communication and these emotions and feelings things. You know, don't worry about too much of them. But if you go and you work hard, it's all going to work out. Well, times change. And I found I needed to change with those times. And through personal growth, I'm now in a phase where I can consistently change my life and who I am to meet the new demands of today. And, you know, we're always growing and changing. It's just part of who I am today.
One final question is, for anyone who's thinking about doing this work, what advice, what would you tell those people?
You know, it's interesting. We can spend so much money on cars, and we can spend so much money on clothes, and we can spend so much money on holidays. But how much money and time do you actually spend on you? You. Just you. And most people will turn around and say 0. Yet you're the most important person in your life. And you're worth it to spend that money on you, to be the best version of who you are, and in turn for your family, because it is going to ripple through your family. That's a definite. So to get and do this work, regardless of what age you are, you're never too young to learn. And we learn and grow all the time, and to be a better version of who you are. So if you're thinking about doing these workshops, stop thinking and start doing. And actually spend some time and money on you.
Amazing, Pete. We are done.
Thanks.